Question 1. Which of the following is not an essential health benefit required by the Affordable Care Act account for health insurance plans in Minnesota? A. Prescription drugs. B. Maternity and newborn care. C. Cosmetic surgery and elective procedures. D. Mental health and substance use disorder services. Answer: C. Cosmetic surgery and elective procedures. Explanation: under the Affordable Care Act account, health insurance plans are required to cover 10 essential health benefits. These include prescription drugs, maternity and newborn care, mental health and substance use disorder services, cosmetic surgery and elective procedures, however, are not considered essential benefits. These are typically categorized as non-essential and are not mandated under the account unless medically necessary for health purposes, e.g. reconstructive surgery after an injury. Minnesota health insurance plans, just like those in other states, must adhere to these ACA requirements. However, if a policyholder seeks cosmetic surgery for purely aesthetic reasons, that would not be covered under the essential health benefits provisions. Question 2. What is the primary difference between a health maintenance organization, HMO, and a preferred provider organization, PPO, health insurance plan? A. HMOs provide broader access to out-of-network care than POS. B. PPOS require referrals for specialist services, while HMOs do not. C. HMOs typically require members to select a primary care physician PCP, while PPOS do not. D. PPOS have a lower premium and deductible structure compared to HMOs. Answer: C. HMOs typically require members to select a primary care physician PCP, while PPOS do not. Explanation: the primary difference between HMO PPO plans lies in the requirements for primary care physician PCP selection and the network restrictions. HMO members are required to select a primary care physician PCP who coordinates all healthcare services. Referrals are generally needed to see specialists. Out-of-network care is not covered except in emergency situations. PPO members do not need a referral to see a specialist and have more flexibility in choosing providers, including out-of-network providers, though higher out-of-pocket costs apply for non-network care. Thus, while PPOS provide more flexibility in choosing healthcare providers and specialists, HMOs impose more structured care coordination through a designated PC. Question 3. Scenario question. Mr. Thomas has been enrolled in an employer-sponsored group health insurance plan through his job. He was recently diagnosed with a chronic condition that requires ongoing treatment. His employer's health plan covers a wide range of services, but Mr. Thomas is unsure about whether his specific treatment will be covered under the policy. What should Mr. Thomas do in order to ensure his treatment is covered under the health plan? A. Contact the insurance company to request an exemption for his condition. B. Schedule a meeting with his employer's HR department to review the insurance policy's coverage details. C. Assume that treatment is covered under the policy since it's chronic condition. D. Seek out secondary insurance policy to cover the treatment in case the primary plan does not. Answer: B. Schedule a meeting with his employer's HR department to review the insurance policy's coverage details. Explanation: when an individual is enrolled in an employer-sponsored group health insurance plan, the employer plays a key role in providing information about the benefits and coverage of the policy. Mr. Thomas should contact the HR department to understand the specific coverage for his treatment. This ensures that he has clear understanding of the type of coverage available for chronic conditions, any requirements for pre-authorization or referrals, potential exclusions or limitations under the policy. It is important to not assume that all treatments for chronic conditions are automatically covered, as policies can vary in terms of what treatments are covered and under what conditions. Seeking additional coverage, like secondary insurance policy, might not be necessary if the primary plan is sufficient, and requesting an exemption from the insurance company is not typical procedure for routine coverage. Question 4. Which of the following best describes the concept of community rating in health insurance? A. Premium rates are based on the health status and claims history of the policyholder. B. Premium rates are the same for all policyholders, regardless of their health or demographic factors. C. Premium rates vary based on the number of dependents covered under the policy. D. Premium rates are determined by the insurance company's historical claims data and geographical location. Answer: B. Premium rates are the same for all policyholders, regardless of their health or demographic factors. Explanation: in the community rating system, insurance premiums are not based on individual health status, pre-existing conditions, or claims history. Instead, everyone within a certain geographic area, such as a state or county, is charged the same premium rate for the same coverage, regardless of their age, gender, health status, or medical history. This system is designed to avoid discrimination based on individual health conditions and is in alignment with consumer protection laws like those in the Affordable Care Act (ACA). In contrast, other rating methods like experience rating take individual claims history into account. Question 5. Which of the following statements is true regarding Minnesota's Comprehensive Health Insurance Act? McKeer. A. McKeer guarantees that all individuals in Minnesota can receive private insurance regardless of pre-existing conditions. B. McKeer provides state-sponsored health insurance to all residents of Minnesota, irrespective of income. C. McKeer restricts the ability of insurers to impose annual or lifetime limits on coverage. D. McKeer applies only to individuals with Medicare coverage in Minnesota. Answer A. McKeer guarantees that all individuals in Minnesota can receive private insurance regardless of pre-existing conditions. Explanation. The Minnesota Comprehensive Health Insurance Act (McKeer) aims to provide coverage for individuals who are unable to obtain private health insurance due to pre-existing conditions. This includes provisions for guaranteed issue and guaranteed renewal, ensuring that individuals cannot be denied coverage or charged excessively due to their health status. However, it does not provide insurance for all residents of Minnesota, nor does it apply exclusively to Medicare beneficiaries. While McKeer provides important protections for those with chronic health conditions, it does not cover all residents, and it focuses on the state's high-risk pool for those with difficulty obtaining insurance. Question 6. Scenario question. MS Riley is a 30-year-old individual living in Minnesota, and she is applying for a health maintenance organization HMO health insurance plan. She is generally healthy but has a history of occasional anxiety and is concerned about the network limitations of the HMO plan. What should MS Riley consider when deciding whether this plan is suitable for her? A. The HMO plan will limit her to in-network providers, but she may receive treatment outside the network in emergency situations. B. HMO plans will cover all out-of-network mental health providers, regardless of their network status. C. Since MS Riley is healthy, she should not worry about the network limitations, as she will not need specialized care. D. MS Riley will have to pay out of pocket for any care received from in-network providers under the HMO plan. Answer A. The HMO plan will limit her to in-network providers, but she may receive treatment outside the network in emergency situations. Explanation. A health maintenance organization (HMO) is a type of health insurance plan that typically limits coverage to a network of providers. Members are usually required to select a primary care physician (PCP) who manages all aspects of care. In-network care is covered, but out-of-network care is generally not covered except in emergency situations. In cases of emergency medical care, MS Riley could receive care from an out-of-network provider and have it covered depending on the situation. Therefore, it's essential for MS Riley to consider whether she is comfortable with network restrictions and whether her occasional anxiety treatment would require out-of-network care, which would not be covered unless deemed an emergency. Question 7. What is the primary purpose of Medicare Part D in Minnesota's health insurance system? A. To provide hospital insurance coverage for elderly individuals. B. To offer prescription drug coverage to Medicare beneficiaries. C. To provide long-term care insurance for disabled individuals. D. To cover emergency medical services for seniors. Answer. B. To offer prescription drug coverage to Medicare beneficiaries. Explanation. Medicare Part D is specifically designed to provide prescription drug coverage for individuals enrolled in Medicare. This part of Medicare helps cover the cost of prescription medications, which can be a significant expense for elderly individuals. Part D is offered through private insurance companies approved by Medicare, and it is available to people who are eligible for Medicare Part B. Medicare Part D helps make prescription drugs more affordable by reducing out-of-pocket expenses. In contrast, Medicare Part A provides hospital coverage, and Part B covers outpatient services and doctor visits. Part D is distinct in that it focuses solely on medications. Question 8. Which of the following is a key component of the Minnesota Health Care Program (MEP)? A. Providing coverage for long-term care for all Minnesota residents regardless of income. B. Coverage for children and families under income-based eligibility criteria. C. Providing private insurance to individuals who do not qualify for Medicaid. D. Offering only Medicare coverage to seniors 65 years or older. Answer. B. Coverage for children and families under income-based eligibility criteria. Explanation. The Minnesota Health Care Program (MAEP) offer various public health insurance programs, including Medicaid and Minnesota Care, that are designed to provide coverage for low-income individuals and families. AEP includes specific programs for children, families, and pregnant women based on income eligibility. This ensures that children and families who meet certain income requirements can access healthcare services without the financial burden. It does not offer private insurance or limited eligibility to only seniors, but focuses on providing affordable healthcare to low-income Minnesotans, including those who do not qualify for other public programs like Medicaid. Question 9. What is the main difference between Medicaid and Medicare in the context of Minnesota's healthcare system? A. Medicare is an income-based program, while Medicaid is available to everyone over 65 years old. B. Medicaid provides health care for elderly individuals, while Medicare is for low-income individuals. C. Medicare is a federal program for individuals aged 65 and older, while Medicaid is a joint federal-state program providing coverage based on income. D. Medicaid is only available in Minnesota, while Medicare is a nationwide program for all seniors. Answer: C. Medicare is a federal program for individuals aged 65 and older, while Medicaid is a joint federal-state program providing coverage based on income. Explanation: Medicare is a federal program that provides health insurance to individuals aged 65 and older and certain younger individuals with disabilities. It is available nationwide and is not income-based. On the other hand, Medicaid is a joint federal-state program that provides health coverage for individuals and families who are low income or meet other criteria such as pregnancy or disability. Medicaid is administered by individual states like Minnesota and has different eligibility requirements based on income and other factors. Therefore, while Medicare is available to seniors regardless of income, Medicaid is tailored to low-income individuals across various age groups. Question 10. Which of the following is not typically considered a covered service under high-deductible health pay issue with a health savings account (HSA) in Minnesota? A. Preventive care services. B. Emergency medical services. C. Prescription drug coverage. D. Cosmetic surgery procedures. Answer: D. Cosmetic surgery procedures. Explanation: a high-deductible health pay issue with a health savings account (HSA) is designed to offer low premiums in exchange for higher deductibles, and it covers a wide range of healthcare services. These services often include preventive care, e.g., screenings, vaccines, and wellness visits, emergency medical services, prescription drugs, after the deductible is met. However, cosmetic surgery procedures are generally not covered unless deemed medically necessary. This is because like most insurance plans exclude coverage for elective procedures that are not necessary for health or are considered cosmetic in nature. Question 11. Which of the following best describes the Minnesota Care Program? A. A federal program providing comprehensive health insurance to all Minnesota residents. B. A state-funded program offering health insurance to low-income individuals who do not qualify for Medicaid. C. A private health insurance plan for individuals with pre-existing conditions. D. A Medicare program for seniors living in Minnesota. Answer: B. A state-funded program offering health insurance to low-income individuals who do not qualify for Medicaid. Explanation: Minnesota Care is a state-funded program that provides health coverage for individuals who have income levels too high for Medicaid but cannot afford private insurance. It is designed to serve low-income families and individuals who are ineligible for other public assistance programs such as Medicaid. The program is intended to bridge the gap for those who need health coverage but do not meet the stricter eligibility requirements for Medicaid. Question 12. Which of the following is true about Medicare Part C, Medicare Advantage in Minnesota? A. It provides only prescription drug coverage. B. It covers hospital and outpatient services but not prescription drugs. C. It allows beneficiaries to receive their Medicare benefits through private insurance companies. D. It is only available to seniors with low incomes. Answer: C. It allows beneficiaries to receive their Medicare benefits through private insurance companies. Explanation: Medicare Part C, Medicare Advantage, is an alternative to original Medicare Parts A and B, where private insurance companies approved by Medicare offer a combination of hospital Part A and outpatient services Part B. Many Medicare Advantage plans also include prescription drug coverage Part D. This program is available to all Medicare beneficiaries, not just those with low income. Question 13. What is the main function of Minnesota's Medicaid expansion under the Affordable Care Act account A. To offer private insurance coverage to all state residents. B. To expand Medicaid eligibility to cover low-income adults without children. C. To increase the amount of federal funding available for Medicare programs. D. To provide long-term care insurance to seniors over 65. Answer: B. To expand Medicaid eligibility to cover low-income adults without children. Explanation: Medicaid expansion under the Affordable Care Act account allowed states like Minnesota to extend Medicaid coverage to low-income adults without children, a group that was previously not eligible for Medicaid. This expansion is a significant effort to reduce the uninsured rate and provide more comprehensive coverage for those with incomes below the federal poverty line. Question 14 scenario question. David is 64 years old and is considering applying for Medicare in Minnesota. He is eligible for Medicare due to his age. David is also considering enrolling in a Medicare Advantage plan. What should David be aware of when choosing between Original Medicare and a Medicare Advantage plan? Medicare Advantage plans are always more expensive than Original Medicare, so David should choose Original Medicare. B. The Original Medicare may offer broader coverage across a larger network of providers, but Medicare Advantage plans may offer additional benefits like dental and vision coverage. C. Medicare Advantage plans are only available to people who qualify for Medicaid. D. David should only choose Original Medicare, as Medicare Advantage plans are not accepted in Minnesota. Answer: B. Original Medicare may offer broader coverage across a larger network of providers, but Medicare Advantage plans may offer additional benefits like dental and vision coverage. Explanation: Original Medicare provides broad access to providers nationwide but does not typically include benefits like dental, vision, and hearing coverage. On the other hand, Medicare Advantage plans are offered by private insurers and may include additional benefits not covered by Original Medicare, such as dental, vision, hearing, and wellness programs. However, Medicare Advantage plans often have network restrictions and require beneficiaries to use in-network providers for most services. Question 15. Which of the following is a primary advantage of enrolling in a health savings account (HSA) with a high deductible health AHP in Minnesota? A. Low monthly premiums and the ability to use tax-free funds for medical expenses. B. Access to all healthcare providers without any network restrictions. C. No out-of-pocket expenses for any healthcare services. D. Full coverage for prescription drugs without a deductible. Answer: A. Low monthly premiums and the ability to use tax-free funds for medical expenses. Explanation: a health savings account (HSA) is paired with the high deductible health AHP, and it allows individuals to pay for qualifying medical expenses with pre-tax dollars, resulting in tax-free contributions and withdrawals for eligible expenses. The primary advantage of an HSA is the ability to accumulate tax-free funds for healthcare while also benefiting from low monthly premiums compared to traditional health plans. However, HSAs typically involve higher deductibles, meaning the individual may have to pay more out of pocket before insurance coverage kicks in. Question 16. Which of the following is not considered a covered service under Minnesota's essential health benefits as required by the Affordable Care Act? A. Maternity care. B. Prescription drug coverage. C. Long-term care for individuals with chronic conditions. D. Preventive health services like vaccinations. Answer: C. Long-term care for individuals with chronic conditions. Explanation: under the Affordable Care Act, essential health benefits must be provided by health insurance plans in the individual and small group markets. These benefits include maternity care, prescription drugs, and preventive health services such as vaccinations. However, long-term care services for individuals with chronic conditions are generally not included as an essential health benefit. Long-term care services are typically covered under separate programs like Medicaid, but not under most private health plans. Question 17. Which of the following statements is true about Minnesota's small group health insurance market? A. Small group insurance is available only to businesses with fewer than 10 employees. B. Small group insurance policies must cover at least 10 essential health benefits. C. Small group insurance plans do not offer any mental health coverage. D. Small group health insurance is restricted to only non-profit organizations. Answer: B. Small group insurance policies must cover at least 10 essential health benefits. Explanation: under the Affordable Care Act small group health insurance plans are required to cover a set of 10 essential health benefits. These Benefits include things like maternity care, mental health services, and prescription drug coverage. The account applies these standards regardless of the size of the employer or whether the business is for profit or non-profit, so long as it is a small group typically defined as having 50 or fewer employees. Question 18 scenario question. Julia, a 28-year-old individual in Minnesota, is considering enrolling in a catastrophic health plan. She is in good health and rarely needs medical care. What should Julia expect from this plan? A. It will cover most of her healthcare needs with low out-of-pocket costs. B. It will offer low premiums but have high deductibles covering essential health services after the deductible is met. C. It will have no deductibles and Julia can see any provider she wants. D. It will provide comprehensive coverage for maternity and mental health services. Answer. B. It will offer low premiums but have high deductibles covering essential health services after the deductible is met. Explanation. The catastrophic health plan is designed for individuals who are generally healthy and do not expect to need extensive medical care. The plan has low monthly premiums but typically features high deductibles, meaning the insured will have to pay a significant amount of their medical expenses out of pocket before the plan begins to cover services. Once the deductible is met, the plan will cover essential health services, including preventive care. These plans are intended to offer financial protection in case of serious illness or injury. Question 19. Which of the following describes the uninsured motorist coverage option in Minnesota's auto insurance policies? A. Coverage for damages to your vehicle in the event of an accident with another insured driver. B. Coverage for injuries and damages when the other party in an accident does not have insurance or sufficient coverage. C. Coverage for rental cars when your vehicle is being repaired after an accident. D. Coverage for damages caused by third-party driver when your own vehicle is not in use. Answer. B. Coverage for injuries and damages when the other party in an accident does not have insurance or sufficient coverage. Explanation. Uninsured motorist coverage is part of auto insurance that protects the insured driver when they are involved in an accident with someone who either does not have insurance or has insufficient coverage. This coverage helps pay for medical expenses and damage repair when the at-fault driver lacks adequate insurance. Minnesota law requires that uninsured motorist coverage be included in most auto insurance policies. Question 20. Which of the following is a key feature of Minnesota's no-fault insurance system for auto insurance? A. Coverage for medical expenses is only provided if the at-fault driver is identified. B. Each driver's own insurance company covers their medical bills, regardless of who caused the accident. C. The state provides government-sponsored auto insurance coverage for all residents. D. Insurance premiums are determined based on the severity of the accident. Answer. B. Each driver's own insurance company covers their medical bills, regardless of who caused the accident. Explanation. Minnesota is a no-fault state, meaning that in the event of an accident, each driver's own auto insurance company is responsible for covering their medical expenses and other costs, regardless of who caused the accident. This system is designed to reduce the need for litigation in accidents involving minor injuries and to ensure that drivers are quickly compensated for medical treatment. However, drivers can still pursue a lawsuit for pain and suffering if certain conditions are met, such as severe injury. Question 21. Which of the following statements is true regarding Minnesota's health insurance marketplace, MSure? A. MSure is the only platform through which Minnesota residents can access employer-sponsored health insurance. B. MSure provides marketplace for individuals and families to shop for health insurance plans with potential subsidies based on income. C. MSure is only available for individuals over 65 years of age. D. All health plans available on MSure are provided directly by the federal government. Correct answer. B. MSure provides a marketplace for individuals and families to shop for health insurance plans with potential subsidies based on income. Explanation. MSure is Minnesota's health insurance marketplace where individuals and families can shop for private health insurance plans and potentially qualify for subsidies based on their income. These plans comply with the CAL regulations and can include premium subsidies for those who qualify, ensuring that lower-income residents can afford coverage. MSure does not handle employer-sponsored insurance or coverage for those over 65. Question 22. What is the primary purpose of the Minnesota Comprehensive Health Association, MCHA? A. To regulate the rates of private health insurance companies in Minnesota. B. To provide health insurance coverage to individuals with pre-existing conditions who are unable to obtain insurance elsewhere. C. To offer financial assistance for health insurance premiums to all Minnesota residents. D. To help Minnesota residents apply for Medicare benefits. Answer: B. To provide health insurance coverage to individuals with pre-existing conditions who are unable to obtain insurance elsewhere. Explanation: the Minnesota Comprehensive Health Association (MCHA) is a state-sponsored program designed to provide health insurance coverage to individuals with pre-existing conditions who are unable to obtain insurance through the private market. The program acts as the high-risk pool to ensure that these individuals have access to health insurance. Question 23. Which of the following is a requirement for employers in Minnesota with 50 or more full-time employees under the Affordable Care Act? Account A. Employers must offer health insurance coverage to all full-time employees or face penalties. B. Employers must provide health insurance only to employees earning above $40,000 per year. C. Employers must only provide health insurance coverage for part-time employees. D. Employers are not required to provide any health insurance coverage. Answer A. Employers must offer health insurance coverage to all full-time employees or face penalties. Explanation: under the Affordable Care Act, account employers with 50 or more full-time employees or full-time equivalent employees are required to offer health insurance to all full-time employees, those working 30 or more hours per week. If they do not offer coverage, they may face penalties. This requirement is intended to increase access to affordable health insurance for employees. Question 24. Scenario question. Samantha is considering a short-term health insurance plan in Minnesota. She is healthy and only needs temporary coverage while transitioning between jobs. What should Samantha know about short-term health insurance in Minnesota? A. Short-term plans must offer the same coverage as standard health insurance plans. B. Short-term health plans can provide coverage for up to 12 months and may not cover pre-existing conditions. C. Short-term plans in Minnesota must cover all essential health benefits. D. Short-term health insurance plans are only available for individuals under the age of 30. Answer: B. Short-term health plans can provide coverage for up to 12 months and may not cover pre-existing conditions. Explanation: short-term health insurance plans are designed for temporary coverage and can last for up to 12 months in Minnesota. These plans often have lower premiums, but may not cover all essential health benefits or provide coverage for pre-existing conditions. They are ideal for people in between other coverage options, but may not provide comprehensive protection. Question 25. What is the role of the Minnesota Department of Commerce in the state's health insurance market? A. To offer health insurance directly to residents. B. To regulate and oversee insurance companies and health insurance policies sold in the state. C. To manage the state's Medicaid program. D. To provide funding for health insurance programs for low-income individuals. Answer: B. To regulate and oversee insurance companies and health insurance policies sold in the state. Explanation: the Minnesota Department of Commerce is responsible for regulating insurance companies and ensuring that the health insurance policies sold in Minnesota comply with state laws and regulations. The department oversees insurance market practices, consumer protections, and ensures that insurance companies maintain solvency and follow state rules. Question 26. Which of the following types of health insurance coverage is not typically available in Minnesota's individual health insurance market? A. Health Maintenance Organization, HMO plans. B. Preferred Provider Organization, PPO plans. C. Indemnity Fee-for-Service plans. D. Short-term health insurance plans. Answer: C. Indemnity Fee-for-Service plans. Explanation: indemnity plans, also known as fee-for-service plans, are not commonly offered in Minnesota's individual health insurance market. Instead, Health Maintenance Organization (HMO) and Preferred Provider Organization (PPO) plans are more commonly available, providing different levels of coverage based on network restrictions. Short-term health insurance plans may also be offered, but are intended for temporary coverage. Question 27. Which of the following statements is true regarding the Minnesota's prescription drug program? A. It is available only to individuals who qualify for Medicaid. B. It helps eligible individuals access prescription drugs at reduced prices through discounts at participating pharmacies. C. It only covers brand name drugs and does not provide coverage for generics. D. It offers prescription coverage exclusively to individuals with employer-sponsored insurance. Answer: B. It helps eligible individuals access prescription drugs at reduced prices through discounts at participating pharmacies. Explanation: Minnesota's prescription drug program is designed to assist eligible individuals in accessing prescription medications at reduced prices through a network of participating pharmacies. The program helps reduce out-of-pocket costs for both brand name and generic medications for eligible individuals, especially those without adequate drug coverage. Question 20. Scenario question. Tom is a 55-year-old self-employed individual in Minnesota who wants to purchase health insurance through MSure. What should Tom be aware of regarding his health insurance options through MSure? A. MSure only offers coverage to individuals who are employed full-time. B. Tom will be able to apply for subsidies if his income qualifies and may choose from various health insurance plans available on the marketplace. C. MSure only offers coverage for individuals who are 65 or older. D. MSure does not allow individuals to choose health insurance plans. They are assigned based on income. Answer: B. Tom will be able to apply for subsidies if his income qualifies and may choose from various health insurance plans available on the marketplace. Explanation: MSure provides a platform where individuals, including self-employed individuals like Tom, can apply for subsidies based on their income and shop for health insurance plans. These plans comply with Affordable Care Act regulations and offer comprehensive coverage. Subsidies may help reduce premium costs for eligible individuals, and they have the flexibility to choose a plan that fits their needs. Question 29. Which of the following is a key provision under the Minnesota Mental Health Parity Act? A. Mental health services are excluded from insurance coverage. B. Insurance plans in Minnesota must cover mental health and substance use disorder services at parity with other medical services. C. Only government-sponsored insurance plans must cover mental health services. D. Health insurance companies are allowed to deny coverage for mental health conditions with a pre-existing history. Answer: B. Insurance plans in Minnesota must cover mental health and substance use disorder services at parity with other medical services. Explanation: The Minnesota Mental Health Parity Act requires that health insurance plans in Minnesota cover mental health and substance use disorder services on an equal footing with other medical services. This means that mental health services must be provided with the same benefit limits, such as copays and deductibles, as other types of medical care, ensuring equal access to treatment. Question 30. Which of the following is not covered by Minnesota's Medicaid program? Medical assistance. A. Emergency medical services. B. Long-term care services in a nursing home. C. Cosmetic surgery procedures. D. Prescription medications. Answer: C. Cosmetic surgery procedures. Explanation: Medical assistance. Minnesota's Medicaid program provides a wide range of services including emergency medical services, long-term care, and prescription medications for eligible individuals. However, cosmetic surgery procedures are generally not covered unless they are deemed medically necessary. Is intended to cover necessary healthcare services, not elective or aesthetic procedures.